Mfantsipim School and KNUST SHS. Let's welcome the contestants onto the stage. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Can I ask our team on my right here, that's KNUST SHS, to introduce yourselves, please?
Nutifafa Kosikinu, General Science, final year.
Welcome, Lucifafa.
I'm Delancey Amayache, General Science, Form 3.
Okay.
Jose Henry, General Arts, Form 3.
Hello, Henry.
Japan Martin Kojo, General Science, Form 3.
And you prefer to be called Japan? Okay, welcome. All right, so Mfantsipim, introduce yourselves.
Bernard K. Katamanso, General Science, final year.
Okay, welcome.
Papa Kwame Boyeni Dakoka, General Science, final year.
Welcome.
Delato Jujula Ganu, General Science, final year. Adon Kobna Onomagati, General Science, final year.
You are most welcome. Are we ready to go? All right, the time will go very, very quickly. So just be up and running very quickly. I'm going to start round one.
Round one of the Sharks Quiz is brought to you by Kellogg's.
With KNUST SHS. Okay, let me read the rules, and that goes to both sides, the rules. You have 2 minutes to answer 8 questions on social literacy. A correct answer will get you 10 points. A wrong answer has no deduction. Your competition really is against the clock. All right? So if you're not sure, just say pass, and I'll move on. And if there's time in the 2 minutes when I finish all the questions, I'll go back and read a question for you. Okay? So it's tactics here. Are we ready?
Yes.
All right. Your first question. Who were the speakers of parliament under the following periods? Question 1, 1958 to 1960. Yep.
Pass.
You're passing. 1951 to 1957.
Emmanuel Quest.
You're correct. And 1965 to 1966.
Pass.
Passing on that one. Which African countries use the following currency? The dalasi.
The Gambia.
The Gambia is correct. The pound.
Pass.
Yep. You're passing on that one. And the nakfa.
Pass.
What is the name of the mountain that Noah's Ark came to rest on? Was it Horeb, Carmel, Ararat, or Sinai?
Mount Ararat.
You're correct. Who founded Zionism? Was it Abraham, Moses, Theodora Hezi, or Golda Meir?
Abraham.
Abraham is incorrect. It was actually Theodora Hezi on that one. And who was the Speaker of Parliament from 1958 to 1960?
No idea.
Sean, you're passing on it again. And in 1965 to 1966?
Pass.
You're passing again. And which country uses the pound in Africa as its unit of currency?
Kenya.
Kenya is incorrect. It's Egypt. And the nakfa as its currency?
Morocco.
Morocco is incorrect. It's Eritrea. We want to go back to, we've got 6 seconds. Speaker of Parliament, 58 to 60.
Emmanuel Quest.
No, that was 51 to 57. Okay. You missed out on 2 there. It was Aki Wumi in 58 to 1960 and Oforiata in 65 to 66. All right? So that's the end of that round. Well done. Well done. Right, Mfantsipim, gentlemen, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Your 2 minutes starts when I read the first question. What is the name of the Vatican Army? Is it the Royal Marines, the Gestapo, or the Swiss Guards?
Pass.
You're passing. What book of the Bible comes after Acts? Is it Ephesians,
Romans.
Leviticus? Romans is correct. Which African countries use the following currencies? The birr, B-I-R-R.
Pass.
You're passing. Shilling?
Kenya.
Yeah. The loti.
Pass.
Who were the speakers of parliament under the following periods? 1969 to 71.
Pass.
2001 to 2005.
DF Annan.
Incorrect. It was Ajete. 2005 to 2009.
Pass.
Passed on that one. So let's go back to your passes. Vatican Army. What are their names? Royal Marines, Gestapo, or Swiss Guard?
Gestapos.
Gestapo is incorrect. It's the Swiss Guard. Okay. Which African country uses the currency the birr, B-I-R-R?
Pass.
No passing again. The loti, L-O-T-I.
Pass.
Who was the Speaker of Parliament in 1969 to 1971?
Pass.
Who was the Speaker of Parliament in 2005 to 2009?
Ebenezer Sechi Hughes.
You're correct on that one. We've still got a few more passes to go back to. The loti, which country?
Pass.
Okay, and then I think that's it. You've done everything. We've gone back a few times. Okay, so you've tried every question. The loti is Lesotho, and the birr, B-I-R-R, is Ethiopia. Okay. All right, that brings us to the end of round one for both teams. I'm hoping you've got the cobwebs out. Okay? Wonderful. That's a substitution. Okay, so Mfantsipim, whoever is going off, go off, and then whoever is coming on can come on. Thank you. You also have a substitution. All right, thank you. While we wait for the scores to come in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right, a hard-fought first round, and both teams are currently scoring 30 points. Okay, and USC 30, and Mfantsipim 30 points. Well done. I'd like to welcome our two newbies. Your name, please?
Maxwell is my name, General Science Final Year.
Welcome, Maxwell. And?
Joel Sayram Benson, General Science Final Year.
Welcome, Joel. Okay, so we're going to round two. Can I give you the rules of round two? So the R-cube round. Questions are about reading, writing, and arithmetic. Each school is posed a question for a maximum of 10 points. A wrong answer attracts a penalty of 5 points. If a school gets the answer wrong or decides not to attempt the question, it will be passed over to the other team to pick up a bonus of 5 points. An incorrect answer in this regard is also going to be 5 points. So basically, correct answer, 10 points. Incorrect answer, -5. Are we all clear on that? I'm going to start on Mfantsipim's side. So are we ready?
Ready.
Okay. You're going to choose the odd one out here. Question 1, A, campus, B, quadrangle, C, schoolyard, D, gyration.
Gyration.
Gyration is the odd one out. Well done there. KNUST, odd one out again. A, cast, B, flank, C, holden, D, tossed.
C.
C is the correct one. Odd one out was holden there. Again, odd one out. A, aggregates, B, categories, C, sections, D, groups. Odd one out. Yeah.
Aggregate.
Aggregate is the odd one out. Well done. Last one on the odd one out. Can you see? Enact, A, B, cancel, C, annul, D, revoke. Odd one out.
Enact.
Enact is the odd one out. Well done there. Now we're going to try some spelling. Mfantsipim, are we ready? Yes. You need to spell the word precocious. Being mature, especially in mental development. Precocious. Time's gone. Care to take it for the bonus? KNUST?
Precocious. Precocious.
Correct for +5. Correct for +5 there. Okay, your question proper now. Your word is eudaimonic. Eudaimonic. Producing happiness. Or eudaimonic. It helps you. Time is up. Right, Mfantsipim, do you care to try?
Okay. Eudaimonic. E-U-D-E-M-O-N-I-C.
You're one letter out. Okay? E-U-D-A-E-M-O-N-I-C. Good try, though. Okay? Eudaimonic. Right. So your question proper now, all right? You are going to spell demitase. A small coffee cup. Demitase.
Okay.
Right? I'm listening.
Demitasse.
Excellent. Demitas. Well done. Well done on that one. Okay, your question proper now, KNUST. You are going to spell chauffeur, a person hired to drive a private automobile. Chauffeur.
Chauffeur. CHAUFFER.
Okay, you try for me, please, Mfantsipim.
CHAUFFEUR.
Correct, correct. Okay, well done. We're going to move on now. So, question 9 goes to Mfantsipim. Are we ready?
Ready.
One number is 3. We're going to maths now, okay? One number is 3 times another number. If the sum up to 44, what is the larger number of the two numbers? One number is 3 times the other number. Yes, I'm listening.
33.
33 is correct. Well done. Maths question, KNUST. Albert is 7 years older than Henry. In 5 years, Albert will be twice as old as Henry. How old is Albert now? Yes.
16 years.
Unfortunately, no. So I'll pass it over. You weren't sure. The answer there was 9. 9. Okay? All right. Question 11 goes to Mfantsipim. Jake can run 60 yards per minute. Amy can run 120 yards per minute for the first 10 minutes, but then slows down to 20 yards per minute thereafter. If they start running at the same time, after how many minutes will both Jake and Amy have run the same distance, assuming time is less than 10 minutes? Sorry, time is greater than 10 minutes. Apologies. Yes, you have an answer?
30 minutes.
30 minutes is incorrect. KNUST, you have an option for us? You don't. It's 25 minutes. 25 minutes. Okay? Right, KNUST, your question now. At a pharmaceutical company, research equipment must be shared among the scientists. There is 1 microscope for every 4 scientists, 1 centrifuge for every 3 scientists, and 1 freezer for every 2 scientists. If there is a total of 52 pieces of research equipment at this company, how many scientists are there? Last 5 seconds. Okay, your time is up. So, Mfantsipim, do you have an option for us? I'll hurry you. Okay? The answer was 48. 48 is what we were looking for. Right, your question proper. Mark and Kelvin own 1/4 and 1/3 of the books on the shelf, respectively. Laurie owns the rest of the books. If Kelvin owns 9 more books than Mark, how many books does Laurie own? Yes,
45 books. 45 books.
You're correct. 45 books. Excellent answer. Right. KNUST, your question now. A group of friends wants to split the cost of renting a cabin equally. If each friend pays 130 Ghana cedi, they will have 10 Ghana cedi too much. If each friend pays 120, they will have 50 Ghana cedis too little. How much does it cost to rent the cabin? Okay, your time is up. Mfantsipim.
670 Ghana cedis.
You were out by 100. 770. 770 is what we were looking for. All right? Your question proper now, okay? Of the 200 jelly beans in a jar, 70% are green and the rest are red. How many green jelly beans must be removed so that 60% of the remaining jelly beans are green? Right, do you have an answer? No? Okay, KNUST? No, the answer was 50 green beans. Okay? Final question in this round goes to KNUST. Altogether, David and Robert have 120 baseball cards. David gives Robert a third of his cards and then 10 more cards. Robert now has 5 times more cards than David. How many cards did Robert have originally? Last 10 seconds. Do you have an answer for me? No, I'm going to move over to Mfantsipim. Do you have an answer? No, the answer we were looking for was 75. 75. Now that brings us to the end of round 2. Well done to both teams. Well done. Okay, at the end of round 2, KNUST SHS have 15 points. Mfantsipim have 40 points. Well done to both teams.
When you wake up in the morning before you start your day, breakfast time is Kellogg's time. For work and for play, for a great start to your day, breakfast time is Kellogg's time.
We always start our day with a nourishing Kellogg's breakfast, powered with the goodness of grains and 11 essential vitamins and minerals. So in our family, breakfast time is Kellogg's time.
This advertisement has been voted and approved by the FDA.
Whenever Princess starts, the neighbors do complain that her voice and the beat are too loud. Who is scared of the voices of tomorrow's superstars?
You special in your way. It's me, like no other. No one else can do it like you. Int'l.
That must be a neighbor.
You special in your way. It's me, like no other. No one else can do it like you. It's me, like no other.
Here's to all amazing moms who identify and nurture the uniqueness in our kids.
Indomie instant noodles tastes great. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Today, the question is no longer, why do we have problems? But rather, how can we spin those challenges into opportunities? This is the revolutionary mindset we, students here at Academic City, are driven by. Academic City, we believe that the challenges of today are nothing like the opportunities of tomorrow. Hence, we're poised for the future. And so we say, come join us.
Pakuli.
Jasonyan.
Uyai Tibatane.
Zafula Nabia.
Viens nous rejoindre.
Brabe Kayam. Aw, Amarasat Shamigojao.
As we lead the charge to empower the next generation of future-ready leaders. Academic City University College, redefining university education.
Right, we're moving on to round 3, and this is where it gets very interesting. Because I'll read out the question. Either team can jump in at any time. If you do and you get it correct, you get 10 points. However, if you take the risk and you lose 5 points. And it goes over to the other team for a bonus worth 10 points. Okay, are we ready? So correct answer, 10 points. Wrong answer, -5. Right, question 1. Which of the following types of biological molecules is digested by trypsin? Is it A, protein, B, nucleic acids, C, carbohydrates? Mfantsipim.
A, protein.
A, protein is correct. Question 2. Name all of the following 4 choices that are typically considered human autoimmune dysfunctions. Rheumatoid arthritis, lupus, shingles, Down's syndrome. Time's up. The answers we're looking for are rheumatoid arthritis and lupus. Those 2, okay? Question 3. Which of the following is closest to the radius of a hydrogen nucleus? Choose your answer. Is it 1 micrometer, 1 angstrom, 1 picometer?
1 angstrom.
That's incorrect. I'll continue. 1 picometer or 1 femtometer? Which of those answers is what we're looking for? You don't have an answer. It was a femtometer. A femtometer. Question 4. Consider a planet where G equals 5 meters per second squared. Ignoring friction, if an object started from rest, how far would it fall vertically off a cliff in 4 seconds? Giving your answer in standard SI units, please. Yes, Mfantsipim.
40 meters.
40 meters is correct. 40 meters is correct. Okay, question 5. What is the 3rd most common gas naturally found in the Earth's clean, dry atmosphere? Right, Mfantsipim.
Carbon dioxide.
That's incorrect. I'm going to pass it over to KNUST. 3rd most common gas. Argon is what we're looking for. Argon. All right, question 6. The Earth's greenhouse effect is primarily caused by which of the following? W. Incoming solar ultraviolet light is absorbed by the ozone layer. X. Outgoing infrared solar radiation is trapped by the lower atmosphere. Actually, let's just go ABC, right? So that was B. C. Incoming infrared solar radiation is trapped by the magnetic field. And D. Outgoing X-rays are absorbed by the troposphere and reflected into the Earth's surface. So I'm looking for A, B, C, or D. I'm listening.
B.
B is correct. Outgoing infrared solar radiation trapped by the lower atmosphere. Question 7. Ed, the entomologist, is setting up mosquito traps in a farmer's field in Nebraska. Which of the following would be the best mosquito attractant to ensure he traps the greatest number of variety of mosquitoes? Choose your answer from the following. A, oxygen, B, nitrogen, C, dry ice, or D, methane. Okay, I can see you're trying. Go for it.
A.
A is incorrect. You don't want to try. Dry ice was what we were looking for. Right, next question. Rounded to the nearest whole number, convert 3,000 meters per second into kilometers per hour. Yes.
833.3 kilometers per hour.
Unfortunately not. Mfantsipim, do you have an alternative for me? You don't. It's 10,800. 10,800. Okay, please listen to this preamble. Aqua regia, or aqua regia, can resolve this element. For 10 points, name this element that forms both...
Gold.
Gold is correct. Both aureous and auric compounds. Well done. Well done, Mfantsipim. Okay, question 10, and the final one of this round. A gold foil target was used to show that atoms are mostly empty space in a famous 1909 experiment performed under the supervision of this New Zealand-born scientist. Who was that? Okay, Maxwell, I'm listening.
Ernest Rutherford.
Ernest Rutherford. Well done. Excellent. Yeah. That brings us to the end of our STEM round. Let's see what the scores are looking like. Okay, so at the end of that round, KNUST have 0 points, and Mfantsipim has 30 points. Well done to both teams. Okay, we're going to move on to round 4.
The Sharks Quiz Round 4 is brought to you by Indomie.
This is the one-on-one round where we pit expert versus expert. So may I have the English specialists come to the first podium, and the rest of you leave the stage for me, please. Thank you. So we're going to have Delancey versus Gate. Okay, you have 2 questions, each worth 10 points. All right, we ready? Okay, so you will need to give me an alternative for the underlined words here, okay? By foregoing your claim for damages done by Kofi, you have done the handsome thing by him. Is it A, reduce his misery, B, raise his morale, C, behave magnanimously, or D, change his views?
Behave magnanimously.
You're correct, magnanimously. It's a mouthful. It's a mouthful, but well done. Second question. I saw him making a wry face. Is that feel sick, B, cry in pain, C, abuse, or D, show disappointment? Wry face.
Disappointed.
You're right, Delancey. Show disappointment. Well done to both teams. 10 points each. Thank you. May I have my mathematicians on stage, please? Right, welcome, Joel and Maxwell. You have 2 questions worth 10 points each. All right, are we ready? Okay. Consider 7 points in a plane, no 3 of which are collinear. Every line segment between pairs of points is drawn. When 4 of these segments are selected randomly, what is the probability that the 4 segments form at least one triangle whose vertices are among the 7 original points? I want a probability. Maxwell.
1 out of 5.
Incorrect. Joel, you can use the rest of the time. Time's up. Do you have one for me? No. The answer we're looking for is 2 in 19. 2 in 19. Second question. 2 concentric circles have diameters AB and CD, with AB proportional to CD by 4:1. BE is a chord of a larger circle, and its tangent is the smaller circle. If AE is 16, determine AB. A tangent to the smaller circle. Tangent to the smaller circle. Sorry. Last 5 seconds. No possible answer. The answer we were looking for was 64. Because it was 41 and 16. Okay? Thank you, gentlemen. May I have my scientists up here, please? Right, Delator and Lutifafa. Are we ready? 2 science questions. Okay? First question. A fit person is characterized by someone who exercises at regular basis. One of the ways how a person is deemed fit is how quickly a quickened heart rate returns to the resting heart rate after a bout of vigorous exercise. The faster it is for a quickened heart rate to return to the resting heartbeat after a bout of vigorous activity, the more fit the person is. Which of the following statements is true for a fit person? Number 1, or I should say A, fit people replace their oxygen reserves quickly. B, fit people will always increase their heartbeat slower than not as fit people. C, fit people remove excess lactic acid from their bodies quickly. Or D, fit people always have enough oxygen in their blood for their muscles to respire aerobically. So is it A, B, C, or D we're looking for?
B.
B is correct. Fit people will always increase their heart rate. Your second question, hot air balloons are a way of transport for tourists to enjoy the scenery of the countryside. Which of the following statements are true of how hot air balloons work? A, the mass of gas particles inside the balloon is relatively smaller than the outside and therefore lighter. B, fire used to warm the air inside the hot air balloon causes the volume of gas to increase. C, the gas particles inside the hot air balloon are relatively smaller than the outside and therefore lighter. And D, as the gas inside the hot air balloon loses heat to the surroundings, the gas becomes denser and the hot air balloon will descend. De la Tour.
B.
B is incorrect. Nutifafa.
D.
D is also incorrect. So it's actually C. C. Thank you, gentlemen. May I have my social scientists up here, please? Thank you. We have Papa Kwame and Ajepong. So on the screens, so you're going to look at the opposing screens. Identify this coach of Raja Casablanca, or Raja Casablanca. Okay? Need of you into football. His name is Patrice Cateron. Okay? Next one. Identify this female African champion high jumper. Okay, her name is Rose Amwenima Yeboah. Okay? All right. That brings us to the end of round 4 and the one-on-one round. May I have all participants onto the stage, please? So let's see what the scores are for this round and then for the contest. Right, so at the end of round 4, KNUST, you scored 10 points. Mfantsipim, 20 points. Well done to both teams. And now let's see what the total for the contest is. Okay, so at the end of this contest, KNUST SHS scored 55 points and Mfantsipim SHS scored 120 points. Excellent. Well done. I like that. Clap for each other. Excellent work. Good job to both teams. Well done. Mfantsipim, you're through to the next round. And KNUST, I'm sure we'll see you next time. Well done. Okay? Thank you for your time. Thank you. You can go off. That brings us to the end of the first contest of this episode. We are going to go to a break, and then we'll be back for the next 2 contestants looking for a place in the next round of Senior Sharks Season 5, brought to you by our headline sponsors, Kellogg's and Indomie, our academic sponsors, Family Health Medical School, Ashesi University, Academic City University College, Lewis University, USA, and the University of the Free State, South Africa, and our other sponsors, Vivo Energy and Fortune Rice. See you after the break.
When you wake up in the morning, before you start your day, breakfast time is Kellogg's time. For work and for play, for a great start to your day, breakfast time is Kellogg's time.
We always start our day with a nourishing Kellogg's breakfast, powered with the goodness of grains and 11 essential vitamins and minerals. So in our family, breakfast time is Kellogg's time.
This advertisement has been voted and approved by the FDA.
Whenever Princess starts, the neighbors do complain that her voice and the beat are too loud. Who is scared of the voices of tomorrow's superstars?
You special in your way. It's me, like no other. No listening to me like you. Int'l.
That must be a neighbor.
You special in your way. It's me, like no other. No listening to me like you. It's me, like no other.
Here's to all amazing moms who identify and nurture the uniqueness in our kids.
Indomie instant noodles tastes great. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Today, the question is no longer, why do we have problems? But rather, how can we spin those challenges into opportunities? This is the revolutionary mindset we, students here at Academic City, are driven by. Academic City, we believe that the challenges of today are nothing like the opportunities of tomorrow. Hence, we're poised for the future. And so we say,
come join us.
Pakuli.
Jasonyani.
Uyai Tibatane.
Zalfula Nabia.
Yenu Wijwin.
Brabe Kayam. Ow, I'm gonna start Shamigo Jao.
As we lead the charge to empower the next generation of future leaders. Academic City University College, redefining university education.
Welcome to Ghana Christian High. Can you introduce yourselves to me, please?
Janet Maria Wakpalu, Year 12, General Science.
Jason Echampon, Year 11, General Science.
Morgan Tyria, Year 12, General Science.
Lina Fialele Zakaria, Year 12, General Science.
Okay, welcome to the team from Ghana Christian High. Now, the team from St. Thomas Aquinas, please.
Int'l, third year, General Arts.
Opoku Frederick Yao, third year, General Science.
Welcome.
Mensa Kote Matthew, General Science, final year.
Thank you, Mensa.
Isiedu Boatre Boaten, General Science, final year.
Welcome to the St. Thomas Aquinas team. All right, are we ready for the competition?
Yes, please.
All right, let me go through round one.
Round one of the Sharks Quiz is brought to you by Kellogg's.
and the rules of round 1. You have 2 minutes to answer 8 questions. If you're not sure, just say pass, and I'll go back if we have time at the end of the 8 questions to repose the questions. Okay? So your battle currently is against the clock. It's not against each other. You get 10 marks for every correct answer. Are we ready?
Yes.
Okay. So we're going to start with Ghana Christian High. And your first question. In which town in Ghana can we find the ancient town of Krako? Is it Cape Coast, Techiman, Kumasi, or Wenchi?
Pass.
Pass. Second question. Which of 3 great Fanti warriors had a name that meant eagle? Was it Obramakuma, Odapajayan, Osong, or Eguafo?
B.
B is correct. Which of the Fanti warriors led the Fantis to the town of Mankasim? Was it Ekwafo, Osong, Adapejang, or Obrumankoma?
Osong.
Osong is correct. In which year did the Fanti arrive in Mankasim? Was it 1914, 1252, 1815, or 1776?
Pass.
You're passing on that one. Which African island nation has an Indian population in the majority? Is it Madagascar, Mauritius, Comoros, or Seychelles?
Mauritius.
Mauritius is correct. Which African city was formerly called Salisbury? Was it Pretoria, Lome, Harare, or Kinshasa?
Pass.
Which African city finds a prominent place in the battle song of the U.S. Marine?
Tripoli. Tripoli.
Tripoli is correct. Who was the only sportsman to hold 23 Olympic gold medals? Michael Phelps, Usain Bolt, Bob Beamon, or Ike Quartey?
C.
C is incorrect. It's Mike Phelps. Let's go back to your passes. In which town in Ghana can we find the ancient town of Krako, K-R-A-K-O? Cape Coast, Techiman, Kumasi, Wenchi?
Wenchi.
Incorrect. It's Techiman. You passed on. In which year did the Fanti arrive at Mankasim? 1914, 1252, 1815, or 1776?
1815.
Unfortunately not. It was 1252. And your final one, in which African city was formerly known as Salisbury, was Harare. Okay? Well done on that round. That's the end of round 1 for you. And we move on very quickly to St. Thomas Aquinas. Are you ready for your 1-1 questions? Yes, again, remember your battle is against the clock. Who holds the world's women 100 meters record in athletics? Is it Shelley Ann Fraser, Serena Williams, Asafa Powell, or Florence Griffith Joyner?
A.
A is incorrect. It's Florence Griffith Joyner. What is the nationality of Usain Bolt? Jamaican, Russian, Canadian? Yeah, you're correct. Which former Italian colony was integrated with Ethiopia in 1952? Was it Eritrea, Angola, Benin, or Lesotho?
Eritrea.
Eritrea is correct. Which African country has the meaning beautiful eyes? Is it Ethiopia, Eritrea, Tunisia, or Cameroon? When was the Fanti Confederation formed? 1868, 1960, 1844, or 1966?
1868.
Correct. Which of these states was not part of the Fanti Confederation? Akwemu, Ebrua, Asibu, or Ekumfi? Was not part of the Fanti Confederation. Passing on that one. Who was supposed to be the head of the Fanti Confederation? The chief of Mankasim, the chief of Ebrua, chief of Elmina, or the chief of Cape Coast?
A.
A is correct. When was the Sweet River Convention signed? Was it 1867 or 1844?
1867.
Correct. Okay. You passed on question 4. Which African country has the meaning beautiful eyes? Ethiopia, Eritrea, or Tunisia, or Cameroon?
Tunisia.
Tunisia is incorrect. It's actually Eritrea. States not part of Fanti Confederation. Akwamu, Aburi, Asebu, and Ekumfi. I thought you gave me an answer for that one. You didn't. Okay, give me an answer now.
Akwemu.
Akwemu is correct. Okay, I'll give you that one. Because I started the question before you gave the answer. Yeah? Thank you. I've crossed it off. Okay, that brings us to the end of the first round. Let's see what the scores are looking like. Right, at the end of the first round, Ghana Christian High, 40 points. St. Thomas Aquinas, 60 points. Excellent scores from both sides. Very good. Very, very good. Right, St. Thomas Aquinas, you have a substitution, right? Thank you. All right, off you go. Please introduce yourself.
Michael, General Science, final year.
Michael, well done. So we're ready to move on to the second round now. Welcome, Michael. Okay?
Thank you.
We're going to the R-cube round. Questions are about reading, writing, and arithmetic. Each school is posed a question for a maximum of 10 points. A wrong answer attracts a penalty of 5 points. If a school gets an answer wrong and decides not to attempt a question, it will be passed immediately for a bonus onto the other school, who will get 5 points for the correct answer, or a deduction for 5 points for the wrong answer. Do we get that? So if it's your question, you get 10 points. If it's not and you get it correct, you get 5 points. And if you get it wrong altogether, you get 5 points. I'm going to start with St. Thomas Aquinas this time round. And we've got proverbs. Proverbs. So complete the proverb. Slow and steady wins
The race.
correct. And then Ghana Christian High. The burnt child fears. The burnt child fears.
The stove.
The
Stove.
stove. I'll pass it over to St. Thomas Aquinas. Okay, they're allowing the stove. So the stove is correct. Okay, I had the fire. Right, St. Thomas Aquinas. The less said the less said
The better.
the better. Correct. Ghana Christian High. Think first and then
Speak.
correct. That brings us to the end of the proverbs. We're now moving on to adjectives. Adjectives for these nouns. St. Thomas Aquinas. Church. The adjective for church.
Ecclesiastical.
Ah, very good. Yes, it is. Ecclesiastical. Very, very good. Okay. City. City. Adjective.
Urban.
Urban is correct. Thought about that for a long time. St. Thomas Aquinas. Cookery.
Culinary.
Culinary. Very good. Okay. And Ghana Christian High. Cow. You're passing. St. Thomas Aquinas. Yes.
Bovine.
Bovine is correct for the +5. The +5. Well done there. Okay, we're now moving on to maths questions. And this question goes to St. Thomas Aquinas. If 75% of 68 is the same as 85% of n, what is the value of n? Okay, your time is up. Do you have an answer? Yes.
N is 60.
60. You didn't have to buzz. Thank you. 60 is the correct answer. Well done. Your question, Ghana Christian High. How many positive factors does 864 have? The number 864. How many positive factors does it have? Do you have an answer for me? You don't. St. Thomas Aquinas?
20.
20 is incorrect. We're looking for 24. 24 is what we're looking for. All right. Your question proper now, St. Thomas Aquinas. Given a right-angled triangle with integer sides, its shortest side has a length of 3. What is the longest possible hypotenuse this triangle can have? Yes.
5.
5 is correct. 5 is correct. Okay, Ghana Christian High, your question. Find the 6th Fibonacci number. Recall that the first 2 Fibonacci numbers are both 1, and each sequence Fibonacci number is the sum of the previous 2 Fibonacci numbers. Yes,
8.
Morgan. 8 is correct. Well done. Okay, St. Thomas Aquinas, your question. Determine the 6th term in the geometric sequence. 32, 48, 72, and so on, right? The 6th term. Is it A, 120, B, 144, C, 576, or D, 243, or E, none of the above? Right, your time. You have an answer?
Yes. So we have the 5th term to be 162.
Unfortunately, that's not what I was looking for. Ghana Christian High?
Pass.
You're passing. 243 is what I was looking for. 243. Your question proper now, okay? An integer, this is Ghana Christian Highs, okay? An integer is chosen randomly between 1 and 24 inclusive. What is the probability that the chosen integer is a prime number or is prime? Yeah, Morgan?
3 over 12.
3 over 12 is not what I'm looking for. St. Thomas Aquinas?
3 over 8.
3 over 8 is the correct answer for the bonus there. 3 over 8. Okay. So over to you, your question proper now, okay? Of 9 points in a plane, exactly one set of 3 are collinear. How many straight lines connect 2 or more of these 9 points? Yes.
12.
12 is not what I'm looking for. Ghana Christian High?
Pass.
You're passing. We're looking for 34. 34. Okay? So Ghana Christian High, your question now. Determine the volume of a solid figure formed by 360-degree rotation around the y-axis of a triangle ABC with vertices A, 0, 0, and B, -6, 4, and C, 0, 4. You can give your answer in terms of pi.
Pass.
You're passing. St. Thomas Aquinas, scared to try?
Pass.
You're passing. It's 48 pi. That's what I was looking for, 48 pi. Okay, so it's St. Thomas Aquinas' last question of this round. It takes roughly 5 days to write a set of math contest questions, while it takes Tara 4 days. They start writing a set together, but after the first day, Tara falls ill. How long will it take Rafi to finish the rest of the set of questions by himself? Yeah, I'm listening.
3 days.
3 days you're giving me. No, that's not what I'm looking for.
Pass.
Pass. We're looking at 11 over 4 days or 2 3/4 days, okay? Right, so the final question of this round goes to Ghana Christian High. Find the probability of rolling a prime product when 2 standard 6-sided dice are thrown. Do you have an answer for me?
1 over 9.
You said 1 over
9.
No, that's not what I'm looking for. St. Thomas Aquinas?
1 over 6.
1 over 6 is the correct answer for the bonus. All right, that brings us to the end of round 2. Let's see what the scores are looking like now. Right, so at the end of round 2, Ghana Christian High scored 30 points. St. Thomas Aquinas scored 55 points. Well done, well done. Thomas Aquinas did well with some stolen points, some bonuses. Excellent work.
When you wake up in the morning before you start your day, breakfast time is KNUST time. For work and for play, for a great start to your day, breakfast time is KNUST time.
We always start our day with a nourishing Kellogg's breakfast, powered with the goodness of grains and 11 essential vitamins and minerals. So in our family, breakfast time is Kellogg's time.
This advertisement has been voted and approved by the FDA.
Whenever Princess starts, the neighbors do complain that her voice and the beat are too loud. Who is scared of the voices of tomorrow's superstars?
You special in your way. It's me, like no other. No one else can do it like you. Int'l.
That must be a neighbor.
You special in your way. It's me, like no other.
identify and nurture the uniqueness in our kids.
Indomie instant noodles tastes great. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
The University of the Free State is one of the oldest institutions of higher education in South Africa. Established in 1904, the institution produces sought-after graduates on 3 campuses in Bloemfontein and Qwaqwa in the Eastern Free State. Through the years, the university has grown to more than 40,000 undergraduate and postgraduate students spread across 7 faculties. The UFS creates opportunities and growth through leading learning and teaching, focused research and impactful engagement with society. Situated in the heart of South Africa, our character of caring and diversity translates into an outstanding university experience.
Okay, there's a substitution on one of our teams. Yes, thank you. Okay, welcome, Timothy. Introduce yourself.
Timothy Tamate, year 12, final.
Welcome, Timothy. Welcome. Okay, so we're going to move on now to round 3, which is a STEM round. The rules are as follows. Question is going to be posed to both teams. You can buzz in at any point, but if you do and you get it wrong, you forfeit any further chances at that question, and it's handed over to the other team to pick up the bonus. Are we all clear on that? Okay? Sometimes it's worth holding on, sometimes it's worth buzzing in. There are 10 questions in this round. Right, ready for round 3. First question. Now these are our STEM questions, okay? So first question, one measure of this Kendall tau and one form of this can be used to estimate the periodicity of a signal. A rank order version coefficient for this is named for Spearman, though a statistic introduced by Francis Galton. Pearson, yes.
Correlation. Spearman's rank correlation.
That's not what I'm looking for, so I'm going to keep going. Pearson's R coefficient is the most widely used. When R equals -1, this is said to be completely negative. This is completely positive when R equals 1. For 10 points, name this measure of association between 2 variables, which often implies but does not equal causation.
Correlation.
Okay, we're going to take the correlation one, okay? We'll take that, correlation. Correlation coefficient, correlation. All right, second question. A deficiency of this element results in the weakness of elastine and can promote the formation of aneurysms, and retention of these elements in the liver causes Wilson's disease. The element's sulfate, salt, is reduced to its corresponding oxide in the presence of aldehydes in Benedict's test. Along with arsenic, this element is found in compounds such as Paris green and is found along with tin in bronze. Yeah.
Copper.
Copper is correct. Question 3. Together with galactose, this makes up the disaccharide lactose. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Glucose.
Glucose is correct. Identify the gas law, which describes an inverse relationship between pressure. Yep. That's Ghana Christian High.
Boyle's law.
Boyle's law is correct. Question 5. Which of the following is least accurate? Choose your answer. A. More stars visible to the unaided eye are part of the Milky Way galaxy. Most stars, visible to the unaided eye are parts of the Milky Way galaxy. B. There are 88 constellations officially recognized by the IAU. C. A red supergiant has a hotter surface than our sun. Or D. The constellation Leo is located within 9 degrees of the ecliptic. Yes.
C.
C is correct. A red supergiant has a hotter surface than our sun. Question 6. Which of the following is not true? Choose your answer. A. The core of a red supergiant is hotter than the core of a main sequence K-type star. B. Helium flash is something that occurs in red giant stars. C. The Pleiades is an open star cluster. And D. There is more lithium than carbon in the universe. Yep.
D.
D is the correct answer. Question 7. Carbon monoxide, or CO, will be adsorbed onto the surface of which of the following metals the most strongly? Choose your answer. A. Iron. B. Nickel. C. Cobalt. Or D. Gold. Yes, Timothy.
Iron.
Iron is correct. Question 8. At which of the following pH levels will human pepsin be most active? Choose your answer. A. 2. B. 4. C. 6. Or D. 8. Yes, St. Thomas Aquinas.
2.
2 is the correct answer. Question 9, our penultimate question. What is the most plentiful class of immunoglobulins in human plasma? Okay, our time is up. We were looking for immunoglobulin G. IgG. Final question of this round. Which of the following best describes the direction of the force on an electron moving through a magnetic field? Choose your answer. A. Opposite to the direction of the velocity. B. The same direction as the velocity. C. The same direction as the magnetic field. Or D. Perpendicular to the magnetic field. Yes.
D.
D is the correct answer for that one. That brings us to the end of round 3, our STEM round. It's always a bit dizzying. Let's see what the score line is looking like. Right, at the end of round 3, Ghana Christian High scored 30 points, St. Thomas Aquinas scored 55 points. All right, so we're now going to move on to round 4, and this is our one-on-one round brought to us courtesy of Indomie.
The Sharks Quiz round 4 is brought to you by Indomie.
And here we are pitting our specialists in English, math, science, and general knowledge one-on-one. Okay, you'll be asked 2 questions, and you get 10 points for each correct answer. No deduction for a wrong answer. So our English specialists, please stay and come to the first lecterns, and the rest can please leave us for the moment. So we have Jason versus Asiedu for our English. Okay, are we ready, both of you? Yes. Okay. You need to give me the spellings, the spellings of the following word. The first word is sacrilegious or sacrilegious. Yes, Asiedu.
SACRILEGIOUS.
Well done, Asiedu. Committing excessive irreverence towards a hallowed place or thing, sacrilegious. Second word I want you to spell for me is semaphore. Semaphore. A system of sending signals by using two flags that are handheld. A semaphore. Right, Asiedu.
SEMIPH ORE. Semaphore.
No, I'm going to hand that over to Jason if he's ready to try. Semaphore. Semaphore.
Semaphore. SEMAPHORE. Semaphore.
You two missed out. It's SEMAPHORE. So you put I where A was, and you put C where S was.
No subtractions, right?
No. Don't panic. You haven't lost any marks. Thank you to our English specialists. You can leave now. And may I have our mathematicians? So welcome to our mathematicians, Morgan and Michael. You have 2 questions for maximum points of 10. And if you get an incorrect answer, you don't lose a mark. So are we ready, both of you? Yes? Okay. What is the sum of the solutions of, in brackets, 2x minus 3 to the power of 2 equals 4x plus 5? Right, Michael.
8.
Incorrect. Morgan, you have 5 seconds left. All right, the answer we're looking for was 4. 4, not 8. 4. Next question. 9 identical machines, each working at the same constant rate, can stitch 27 jerseys in 4 minutes. How many minutes would it take 4 such machines to stitch 60 jerseys? Okay, Michael.
20 minutes.
20 minutes is the correct answer. Well done. Thank you very much to our mathematicians. May I have our social scientists up here, please? Social scientists. Scientists, sorry. Scientists, not social scientists. Thank you. Welcome, gentlemen. So Mensa and Timothy. Right, you have 2 questions to possibly get 10 points on. First question. The gravitational field strength from any given body G can be determined by the formula G equals Gm over R squared, where G, which is Gm, is... Oh, did you mean to press it?
G is the gravitational constant.
No, I hadn't finished. So, Timothy, I hadn't quite finished. Where G is the gravitational constant, M is the mass of body, R is the distance from the center of the Earth to the center of the object. Which of the following statements is true about the gravitational field strength? A larger mass of the body will result in a larger gravitational field strength. B, a smaller mass of the body will result in...
A.
A is also incorrect in this regard. You could have waited for me to get to the end because I hadn't quite finished. It's actually C, which I was yet to read. Gravitational field strength decreases when both the masses are closer to each other. Okay? Right, question 2. Which of the following phenomena would not happen in both in the expansion of a solid and melting of a solid? A, energy is absorbed by the particles in the solid. B, the particles in the solid move faster apart. C, the particles in the solid vibrate faster. Or D, the mass of the particles will increase. Who went first? Okay.
D, the mass of the particles.
D is the correct answer for 10 points. Well done. Thank you, gentlemen. May I have my social scientists up here, please? Thank you, thank you. Okay, are we ready? Opoku and Yawa. All right, so your first question, you're going to look on the screens. So Yawa, you look there, and Opoku, you look there. Identify this Ghanaian political figure. Okay, that is Gabi Ochre Daku. All right? And for your second one, you're going to listen to a song and identify the band that is singing that song. Okay? The band. Yes, Opoku. Oh.
Osibisa.
Osibisa, very good. Wow. All right. You can stay here. Can I ask the other competitors to join us on the stage? Very interesting one, Yawa. Osibisa were around, I think, well before you were born. Excellent answer. Very good.
When you wake up in the morning before you start your day, breakfast time is KNUST time. For work and for play, for a great start to your day, breakfast time is KNUST time.
We always start our day with a nourishing Kellogg's breakfast, powered with the goodness of grains and 11 essential vitamins and minerals. So in our family, breakfast time is Kellogg's time.
This advertisement has been voted and approved by the FDA.
Whenever Princess starts, the neighbors do complain that her voice and the beat are too loud. Who is scared of the voices of tomorrow's superstars?
You special in your way. It's me, like no other. No one can be like you. Int'l.
That must be a neighbor.
You special in your way. It's me, like no other. No one can be like you. It's me, like no other.
Here's to all amazing moms who identify and nurture the uniqueness in our kids.
Indomie instant noodles tastes great. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Just as we were starting is over, right? Okay, so let's find out what the scores are for round 4. And at the end of round 4, Ghana Christian High scored 10 points and St. Thomas Aquinas scored 30 points. That's for round 4. Let's see what the scores for the contest are. And at the end of that contest, Ghana Christian High scored 110 points. St. Thomas Aquinas scored 200 points. We should clap for each other. Clap for each other. Well done. Excellent. You all did well for yourselves, okay? Hard fought round. But I think St. Thomas Aquinas were on fire today, right? Indeed. Okay, so you are moving forward to the next round. And Ghana Christian High, I know we'll be seeing you again. I know it. All right? That brings us to the end of the competition. The end of the context and the end of this episode. Thank you so much for your time. You can go. Well done. Well done. So, after a hard-fought competition, we have St. Thomas Aquinas moving through to the next round, and Ghana Christian High, unfortunately, exiting this time. So currently, St. Thomas Aquinas are going to join Mfantsipim, Equiapiman, Pope John, Holy Child, DPS, and Adesadal schools in the next round. At the end of this episode, our sponsors again are Kellogg's and Indomie. Our academic sponsors are Family Health Medical School, Ashesi University, Academic City University College, Lewis University USA, the University of the Free State, South Africa, and Vivo Energy and Fortune Rice. And my wardrobe is courtesy of Excella Fabrics and Numa Couture. Again, my name is Evelyn Ejipong, and I've been your quiz mistress for this episode. Thank you. See you another time.
Ask Your Pharmacist is brought to you by Dragnet, your #1 online pharmacy, and the Pharmaceutical Society of Ghana, and proudly sponsored by Lita Pharmaceuticals. Quality healthcare. With support from Vit-C-Fort, your best vitamin C plus zinc supplement from Samos Pharma.
Another exciting episode of Ask Your Pharmacist. Like you rightly saw, Miawezolo, you are welcome. Today is very special, and I hope that when you stick through with us, you would enjoy every bit of it. This stands to remain the only health show that provides you with all the needed education you need to stay healthy and be right. My name is Peggy Sanwan. You can find me on Instagram at FieryPeggy. And if you missed any of our episodes, do not worry. Go on YouTube right now at My Pharmacist TV. Like, share, comment, and make sure you subscribe. Remember that this show, Ask Your Pharmacist, is proudly brought to you by Dragnet, your #1 online pharmacy. Download the Dragnet app on the Google Play Store, the App Store, wherever you are. If your mom is sick, your dad is sick, and you need to get the medication, put it on the Dragnet app right now. The pharmacist will reach out to you and they will deliver to you wherever you are. Dragnet is your #1 online pharmacy. This is also brought to you by the Pharmaceutical Society of Ghana. Amicus Humani Generis Pharmacists are indeed friends of the human race. This is also brought to you by Letter Pharmaceuticals. With Letterman, it is a multivitamin mineral supplement for total strength and vitality, promotes mental performance, and boosts the immune system. Folaron Zinc, on the other hand, is a folic acid, iron, and zinc supplement that effectively reduces the risk of iron deficiency, supports immunity, and promotes health and wellness. It is open with a draw. We draw in here pa a Folaron Zinc, Lettermox, a Susunedro Bakupe, a Shemu Bako, Uko Pharmacy, Pharmacist.